that case, you will not find all those essentials and living will be tough. So to safeguard your living, smooth living during that awkward situation, you will start purchasing from now the necessaries, essential commodities. Means because you are demanding more, the sellers will be hiking the price. Still you are demanding more because you need it for the future. So we can say that even price is rising, still we are demanding more because I am apprehending that the situation is going to be more precarious, more dangerous in the future because of something going to happen which is not under our control. Very good. So another point is I am giving the clue of stock market. What happens in stock market?
There is
Any
a
idea?
fall.
Yeah. In stock market, suppose the price of a stock, the price of a share goes up. What the investors do? Purchase the stock, yeah, sell the stock.
Start purchasing it.
Sell it.
So selling.
Selling, selling,
Sell
sell
it.
it, sell it.
Selling. Ordinarily, we'll say selling because the price is high. So you had purchased at a very low price, and now price is high. So if you sell, you will get more return. It's okay.
Yes, sir.
But in, yeah,
Sir,
tell
I
me.
was asking that what is actually happening while the stock price is going up.
Hmm.
People are selling the stock. That is the reason for its raise, or it is raising because people are buying the stock.
I'm just coming there discussing that one. Uh, what you told that when the price is high, people will be selling it. If everybody sells, the market will collapse. Because
Exactly.
stock market is such a market which is having a peculiar characteristics. Like in the same market, you are expecting that in the future the stock price is going to be higher. Then at present, even if the price is high, you are purchasing now because you are thinking that, speculating that price will be further higher. It means our decision of purchasing the stock does not depend upon the current price, rather depends upon the speculated price. And as it comes to speculation, it is subjective. Your speculation is not the same. The way you are speculating the market, my speculation is not matching to that because you may be a very aggressive investor. You may foresee that in spite of many odds, the market is going to do well, but I may not be perceiving in that way. So therefore, same market, same share, while you are feeling that the market is going to be conducive, favorable for the share you are purchasing, I am thinking the market is going to be against the share, against the company, therefore I am selling. It happens. So therefore, in stock market, you cannot go for one particular way of behavior. Generally, what happens when the stock market crashes, means drastically come down because of what you know, because of some rumors, some bad news as it comes, then immediately the FII, foreign institutional investors, they start withdrawing the money from the stock market. Who are the foreign institutional investors? Um, I'm just giving some, maybe a couple of minutes on this. Suppose a foreigner wants to invest in our country, in our stock market, then he cannot directly invest here. He will come through some institutions in the foreign countries. Those are called as foreign institutional investor. Through them, they will come. So if something goes wrong in the foreign countries, yeah, they are apprehending that something going to be wrong in India to the foreign investors. They will immediately sell their stocks. So FII withdrawal takes place. And because stock market is a market which is very much sensitive, if some people are behaving in one manner, others will immediately follow suit without analyzing the things. Some of them, not all, some of them. So once the FII gets withdrawn drastically from the stock market, as such the market is now going to be negative for the situation. Again, some of the Indian domestic investors also will follow suit the foreign investor. They will also start selling it. So that way the problem arises. So our conclusion here is in stock market, we don't purchase any stock on the basis of the current price, rather on the basis of the future price which we are speculating. Okay, so here question comes, because in stock market something is not depending upon the current price. Even if the price is rising now, we may demand more. But law of demand is telling what? Price is rising means demand has to come down. But in spite of increasing price, demand of the stock may increase. If at all, those investors are thinking that in spite of hike in price of the stock is going to do well in the future, further hike will be taken. Okay, so that way you can say that stock in the stock market demand situation, this law is not uniformly always applicable. Okay, so another point you can say, different goods, inferior goods. Let me share the screen. We'll go to the white screen. So another point is there called as Giffen goods. Giffen was an economist who has identified a bunch of goods which he called as the inferior type of goods, in which case the law of demand does not operate. In fact, we can say Giffen goods are a type of inferior goods in which case the law of demand does not operate. I'm giving you a small example. Let's say mm, rice is a product, yeah, commodity, you can say commodity. There are two varieties of rice are there in the market. A variety. Had I given this example in your class previously?
No,
No.
sir.
Two varieties of rice are there, A and B. And price of a variety of rice is 30 rupees per kg. B variety is 20 rupees per kg. One household is there, one family is there, who needs 2 kg of rice per day. That household is having 40 rupees on daily basis to be spent on rice. That doesn't mean that 40 rupees is the income of the household. Income could be more, 100, 200 could be. But out of that bigger income, 40 rupees is dedicated, yeah, meant for demanding a purchasing rice. So what will be his decision, purchase decision, purchase decision? Does he have any choice? The head of the household, does he have any choice?
Yes.
What?
So he can spend 40 rupees, so he has both the choice A and B because they are in the his capacity.
But he needs 2 kg of rice, no? On daily basis, he needs 2 kg of rice. Has he any choice now? No. He
No, he
does,
doesn't.
he does not have any choice. He has to go for B variety only, because by spending 40 rupees, he can purchase only B variety of 2 kg. 2 kg is requirement. Okay. Although he was aspiring to purchase A, which is better quality, he could not go for that because income didn't permit him. Now suppose time passed by, situation changed, and the price of B is now coming down to 10 rupees per kg. Whereas all other things are unchanged. Means price of A is unchanged, quantity requirement is unchanged, money meant for purchasing rice is unchanged. What will be the purchase decision now? You just tell, suppose you are there in that place, what will be your choice in the new situation?
So I will still take B because I need 2 kgs of rice per day and I have 40 rupees. I
Hmm?
can't still buy A in that situation.
Okay, you will purchase how much rice, how much B?
I can purchase 2 days worth of rice from B.
Okay,
Hmm.
and
That
means
I can.
your option is you will go for 4 kg of B and consume 2 kg now and keep 2 kg for future.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is one option. Anybody else? Second option? Any option?
Can have the higher quality with B.
You'll go for higher quality, but how you'll be going for 40 rupees is there, 2 kg you need, how will you go for?
30
So we
rupees plus
can
10
buy.
rupees.
You can please repeat.
Sir, 30 plus 10.
30 plus 10 means his option is 1 of A, um, 1 kg of A plus 1 kg of B. Okay, good. Any other option?
Sir, I can buy, let's say, 2 kg of B today. I'll be left with 20 rupees more, and 2 kg of B again. Tomorrow, I'll be left with 40 rupees, and I can buy one, like 40 rupees savings. So I can then.
Means today we will be purchasing 2 kg of B, saving 20 rupees. Next
Yes,
day,
sir.
2 kg of B, saving 20 rupees. And third day, we will be having 40 rupees of surplus plus 40 rupees, 80 rupees. Then third day, what will do?
So we can buy, let's say, more
Okay,
A.
good, good. So he is telling that today he will be consuming a variety of, sorry, 2 kg of B variety, spending 20, saving 20. Next day also he will be doing the same thing, purchasing 2 kg of a B variety, saving 20, spending 20. So now he's having saving of 40. So next day, 40 rupees is base quota plus 40 surplus, 80 rupees now he's having. Then he can go for 2 kg of A for that day, 60 rupees spent, still 20 rupees is surplus. This is his choice. Okay, anybody, anything else?
Keep
No.
saving money and start investing.
Keeps means he is telling that another option is that 2 kg of B for today, then 20 rupees saving for investing. Okay, so these are the possible four options you have told. But if you look into the poor man's perspective, who is consuming this B variety rice out of compulsion, definitely he is deprived, he is bit low from income point of view. So if at all he was aspiring for A but deprived of that because of not having the chance, and if any chance comes, definitely he will land into that. He will go for that. So when he said that for students who said that 1A and 1B, it is a good option. That because this is the tendency, human tendency. I'm deprived of something. If any opportunity comes, I will try to test the test of that commodity which I was denied of. But some students who have opted this one is first option, that is saving mode. They are in saving mode. First and fourth, both of them are in saving mode. Either they will save the kinds 2 kg of rice for the future, or they can save money. But why you are so inclined for savings? This 40 rupees is not your income. This 40 rupees is a part of your income for spending on rice. Why you are trying to save something from your rice spending? Maybe there is something meant for savings also. Maybe 100 rupees is your income, 40 rupees for rice, 20 rupees for vegetables, 10 rupees for grocery and something, and remaining for saving. Could be. Possibility is there. Then why you are trying to save money from some essential commodity? Can I infer that you are having bit extra economical quality? Both of you, those who have told first and fourth.
Sir, let's say I chose the first one. Let's say I'm saving some amount of money. Then,
Hmm.
after saving the amount of money in a week, I can eat twice or most well twice the quantity of a rice.
But that you didn't mention. That you didn't mention what the third option had already mentioned. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not telling that it is wrong, but it is just a reflection that what we will do in such situations. But a poor person will definitely be inclined to consume that commodity which is which he is deprived of. Then we can conclude that okay, in this second case, what happens? The problem is there, little problem is there, which already fourth option has wiped out. Problem is because it is rice and you are purchasing two varieties of rice, one A variety, one B variety. Both of the varieties cannot be cooked together. Then you have to go for separate way of separate type of time of cooking. As a result, some additional expenses will be incurred in cooking also. Am I wrong? Yeah, right. Because two varieties of rice, they cannot be cooked together. If you cook together, maybe the entire the rice will be damaged. And again, who will be served? 1 kg A, 1 kg B, five members are there. Who will be eating A variety? Who will be eating B variety? So these are the issues are there, and it is happening because of rice. But had it been some other commodity, this problem would not have been there. Okay, but the difficulty part he has already mentioned there, that has been taken care in this particular fourth option. That today we will purchase 2 kg rice. Okay, we saved 20 rupees. Tomorrow, 40 rupees quota is there. 20 rupees I added this surplus. 60 rupees done. So I can go for A variety. Means in 2 days, I am consuming or demanding 2 kg of B variety, 2 kg of A variety, whereas in my previous situation, I was demanding 4 kg of B variety, 0 kg of A variety. Am I right now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
In that case, what happened? In spite of fall in the price of a B, the demand is falling. Demand was initially 2 kg per day basis. But if you go by the second option, it is 1 kg now. Demand reduced in spite of fall in price. If you go by the fourth option, today maybe he demanded the same thing, 2 kg, but tomorrow 0 kg. 2 days together, demand is 2 kg only. But demand was happening to the extent of 4 kg. So we can say the demand for that B variety, inferior commodity, has come down in spite of fall in the price of a B variety. Is it clear now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So there is a difference between Giffen goods and a, inferior goods. Already we have defined what is Giffen goods. Giffen goods are a type of inferior goods in which case the law of demand does not operates. Then if it is a type of inferior goods, then all the inferior goods cannot be Giffen goods. Yeah, Giffen goods cannot be inferior goods like this. Now, very often a common question comes in the exam. Distinguish between these two terms, Giffen goods and inferior goods. In both the cases, law of demand does not operate. But while we present the differences, we will mention here that in case of Giffen goods, we compare the demand with respect to price. Here we compare the demand with respect to income. Means in case of Giffen goods, if price changes, demand changes, or if price is increasing, demand is increasing. Price is decreasing, demand is decreasing. Means law of demand is not operating. What we explain now, price came down, but demand instead of going up, coming down, because the consumer is now substituting the commodity what he was consuming before by a better commodity. But in case of inferior goods, what happens? We compare the demand with respect to income. If income increases, what happens to the demand for inferior commodity? Other things remaining constant. Other things remaining constant. If income increases, what will happen to the demand for inferior commodity?
Decreases.
Very good. Because our affordability went up, so we can now command better quality product. What we were consuming previously out of compulsion, that will reduce, that will stop eating. If you are sufficient, you are having sufficient income. That means with increase in income, the demand for the inferior commodity goes down. because the consumer prefers to consume the better quality product and now he is capable to pay for that one. So this is the point of difference. While in both the cases demand is not behaving the way it should have been. But difference is in case of gift goods, we compare demand with respect to price. In case of inferior good, we compare demand with respect to. Okay, so these are the basic exceptions of this demand law. We said that essential commodity, then prevalent good means conspicuous consumption, prevalent good. Then we explained about speculation, then future expectation price. All these things we discussed. So law of demand is now done. Change in demand, change in quantity demanded by discuss हो गया था क्या? Had I told this one, please check. Change in demand and change in quantity demanded. I guess it is not done.
So, but you have explained the means quantity demand and that of the change in demand. So,
Hey, had I told like this, other things remaining constant, if price changes and demand
yes, sir, you
changes,
have told so.
अच्छा, expansion, contraction, increase, decrease, had I told?
Yes, sir. If the QX will increase or due to the other thing, then the PX remain constant, then it will be the quantity demand and industry
Very
price.
good, very good. It is done. It is done. Then we'll move on to uh, the next concept, that is uh, demand function. Already we have discussed that Q is a function of the T, whereas other things are constant. Okay, if we are going by fitting the demand equation, straight line equation. Suppose we in mathematics we know y is a function of x, and then a linear function, linear equation will be y is equal to mx plus c. This is one way of presenting things. Yeah, y will be a plus bx. This we do in mathematics, where this m or b, m or b stands for the slope of the line, and sine, this sign indicates the way these two variables are related, whether directly or inversely. The c or a is the constant, that is the intercept, y-intercept. Okay, but in our presentation now, we will be taking this format, y is equal to a plus bx format instead of y is equal to mx plus format. Okay. Then now, if it is a, b, p, what sign I will put here? I am now drawing the demand, constructing the demand equation like this in this format, y is equal to bx format, q and p. Okay, two variables are there. And sign will be what? What does this sign indicate in this equation? Y is equal to a plus bx. The sign plus sign indicates that x and y are directly related. Means if x increases, y will increase. If x decreases, y will decrease. So looking into that, what will be the sign here? P and B, they are related in which way? Directly or inversely? Now only we completed no demand law. Other things remaining constant. Price of a commodity and its quantity demanded are inversely related. Means if price
Minus.
increases, minus. Very good. So Q is equal to A minus BP. This is the general demand equation. And for any data set of price and quantity demanded, we can have a demand equation like this 50 minus. So this is the particular demand equation where A value is 50, B is 2 or minus 2 that we got from a data set. Okay. Now we have already discussed demand schedule. P and Q demand schedule. Let's say 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm taking small values so that you can calculate easily. And let's say it is 6, 4, 3, 1. So as per the demand law, if price increases, demand will decrease. So accordingly, price was 2, demand was 6. And so when the price per unit of that commodity was 2, the demand in the market was 6. Price increased to 3, demand decreased from 6 to 4, and so on. This is the demand schedule. How can we make a demand equation like this? Demand equation like this from this tabular representation of the demand. Before going to discuss how it can be done, my question is, what is the necessity of knowing that? What is the necessity of knowing the demand equation? Because demand schedule you can get from the market. Now for any product, any company's performance, you can see that at different prices, what is the demand in the market, that you can get. But demand equation you cannot get from the market. Okay, so my question is, how to do that? We will do that right now. But before that, I want to know from you, what is the necessity of doing this?
So to predict the market.
Very good, excellent. So by knowing the demand equation, we can predict the market, which we cannot do if the data is available to us in tabular form. So therefore, it is necessary to know the demand equation. So to know this demand equation, to fit the demand equation from the demand schedule, we will apply one statistical tool called as regression technique. Was it discussed in any of the classes?
No, sir.
In statistics, there is a concept called regression, which is meant for establishing the relationship between dependent and independent variables, and also to fit the line by which, the equation by which we can predict the value of the dependent variable on the basis of a given value of the independent variable. Regression, in regression technique, we have two regression lines. One is regression line of x on y, that is x is equal to a plus by. This is one. Another line is there, regression line of y on x, that is y is equal to a plus bx. Okay. But here,
So what is written, sir? X is equals to a plus.
which one? First one, second one?
First one, sir.
X is equal to a plus by, and second one, y is equal to a plus bx. Regression line of x on y, first one, that is x is equal to a plus by, and second one, regression line of y on x, that is y is equal to a plus bx. But here, while we are going to convert the demand equation to, demand schedule to demand equation, we are going to take only one regression line, no need of taking care of these two, only one will take. So between these two, which one will take? Generally, we are conversant with y as a function of x, not that x is a function of y. Any one you can take, either one or two you can take, but as we are accustomed with y is a function of x, we will take this one. We will take this one. Y is equal to y, regression line of y on x, y is equal to a plus bx. Now we will discuss this one, then we will come back to this one after some time. So regression line is, finally we are taking the one line, regression line is y is equal to a plus bx. And these two constants are there, a and b, unknown constants. So to know the values of these two constants, we have to have two simultaneous equations. So in this regression technique, these two equations are also there. So normal, called as the normal equations. Two normal equations are there to find the values of A and B. These two normal equations are sigma y is equal to Na plus B sigma x, sigma xy is equal to A sigma x plus B sigma square. Okay. If you take the other equation like x is equal to A plus by, and accordingly normal equations will be changing. It will be sigma x is equal to Na plus B sigma y, and sigma xy is equal to X sigma y plus B sigma y square. Don't remember that, we will take this only. Okay, then after getting these two equations, if we solve these two normal equations, you will get the values of A and B, and you will get the regression line y is equal to A plus Bx. Okay, then question comes from where we will get the values of sigma y, sigma x, sigma n. For that one, anything we want to ask? No. For that one, the data will be given to you. Like suppose x and y values are given like this, x and y. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say. Y suppose given as 5, 3, 2, 1. Then this normal equation will be, if you add this one, it will be sigma x, it is 10, sigma y, 11. Then we need another one, xy, 5, 6, 6, 4, sigma xy is equal to 21, x square, 1, 4, 9, 16, sigma x square is equal to 30. Okay, we got all the values. Only n we don't know. N means what? Number of pairs of values. Here we are having 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, and 4 pair. So n is equal to 4. So now we can write as sigma y, that is 11, is equal to 4a plus b sigma x 10b. This one could be 21 is equal to a sigma x, that is 10a plus b sigma x square 30. Then you will solve these two normal equations either by elimination method or by substitution method, and you will get the values of a and b. So all of you please tell what is the value of a and b you are getting. Okay, you'll do it in your home. But now suppose you got a value as 20, suppose, and suppose b got suppose minus 2. Hypothetically, I'm telling you, suppose you got a value as 20 and b value as minus 2. Then what we will do? We will write the regression equation. Now the regression equation will be is equal to that y is equal to a is 20 plus b is minus 2 x is equal to, or imply that y is equal to 20 minus 2x. This is the regression equation you got. Is it clear?
Yes.
Then we'll come back after knowing this regression concept. We'll come back to the demand schedule, from where we will convert the demand schedule to demand equation. Deleting this one. Okay. In this particular one, our y was the dependent variable, x was the independent variable. So this q is like y, so it is y, p is like x. We bracketed q and p, in their place we took y and x. So if you add here, sigma x is equal to 1, 5, 4, 9, 3, 12, 14. Sigma y 14. xy 12, 12, 12, 5. Sigma xy is equal to 41. X square 4, 9, 16, 25, 84. So all the values you got. Now our regression equation is y is equal to a plus bx, and normal equations are sigma y is equal to na plus b sigma x, sigma xy is equal to a sigma x plus b sigma x square. We put the values over here. Sigma y is coming 14, 14a, sorry, 14 is equal to 14 is equal to n is 4, 4a plus b sigma x, b sigma x, 14b sigma x. Then this one will be sigma xy, that is 41, is equal to a sigma x 14a plus b sigma x square 54. Then we will solve these two normal equations simultaneously. After solving, you will get the values. Let's say you got a is equal to 10 and b is equal to, let's say, minus 3. Then then your regression equation will be y is equal to 10 minus 3x. But we are not interested in regression equation. We are interested in demand equation. So demand equation will be y was taken for q. Q is equal to 10 minus 3. This is your demand equation for the given demand setting. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now, after getting this demand equation, you can
Excuse me,
predict.
sir.
Tell.
Sir, can you please show the previous slide once?
Yeah. In a class.
Yes, sir, done.
So it got disconnected in between for a minute. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So could you get this one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now, after knowing this demand equation, suppose you got demand equation like this: Q is equal to 50 minus 2P. The advantage of knowing the demand equation is you can predict, you can estimate the future demand for a given price. Like if the price is a 2, what is the expected demand? Demand will be put the values of 2 there. It is now going to be Q is equal to 50 minus 4 is equal to 46. This is the forecasting, demand forecasting. Okay, so question will be not audible, or not visible.
Not visible.
No, sir, it's audible, sir.
Okay, 1 minute. It is okay now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir, it's
sir.
fine.
Yeah. So if the equation is Q is 50 minus 2p and a P is given as 2, then we are going to forecast the Q is equal to 46. So this one is means in this on this part either question could be fit the demand equation. Fit the demand equation from the demand schedule that we have already done. Second could be like this: demand schedule is given, P and Q values are given like this, and predict Q for P is equal to something. Then how to do this one? You'll do the same thing, apply the regression technique, fit the demand equation, then put the value of P in that equation, you get the predicted Q. This is all about the demand forecast. I guess it's clear now. Any confusion? Am I connected or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you have doubt, you can put. Otherwise, do you have any question on this? Actually, you will be given with the demand schedule. Question could be fit the demand equation. Then applying the regression technique, whatever we did, we'll just find the demand equation. That is one question. Another question could be demand schedule will be given. You'll be asked to predict a forecast the demand for a particular price. Then for that also, you will be first fitting the demand equation by applying the regression technique. Then after getting the demand equation, put the values of P in the equation, you will get the Q. That is the answer.
If we don't have the demand schedule, then we will use that equation Q is equal to 50 minus 2p.
If demand equation is demand schedule is not there, demand equation simply given, then it will be a very objective question, one mark question that forecast the demand demand for the given thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So in the next class we will discuss the sales forecasting, which is just extension of this one. In demand forecasting we had two variables, price and demand. But in sales forecasting we will have two variables. One is time, and a year. One will be year, second will be the sales volume. That will go in the next class. One 119, 148,
Present, sir.
165,
Present, sir.
168, 205, 207,